Hello, everyone. We are very honored to have with us today Sydney Skybetter, a choreographer, educator, speaker, thinker, collaborator, founder of numerous research and arts organizations, and now is director of undergraduate studies in theater arts and performance studies at Brown University. So, Sydney, welcome. It's great to have you with us. How are you going to inspire that next generation of artists and creators to move the arts forward, to advance the arts?
It seems to be, I think, my job less to teach choreographic practice or dancerly practice as it has been, and more to introduce all of the ways that contemporary technologies ridiculously complicate how we understand dance and performance and choreography and choreographics. So again, like my role then is more as facilitator than like pedagogue, but it's more about showing what an interesting problem dance can be, like what an interesting problem the body is, and how gloriously impossible the kinds of questions emerge from this chaos.
So, as a means of survival, dance is now performing in this present time almost exclusively on a digital stage. So, what would you caution or perhaps challenge everyone to consider in this new time?
After the COVID moment is over, like I don't think that the kind of telepresence that Zoom represents is going away. Like I think we're going to be seeing a lot more classes that are taken online. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more online performances. But I think if anything, it will be taken more seriously. Like so, for years and years and years, people have been like performing online in all sorts of ways that have been very deep, but also very marginalized. To my knowledge, we have not nearly adequately figured out how to compensate artists for their creativity and time using platforms like these. I'm very tactically optimistic for what going online kind of means for us in terms of our creativity, but I am very concerned for what this means in terms of our ability to have a professional working class of artists who are able to sustain themselves with things like money.
So, as a choreographer, how has this time affected your work as the work that you produce?
Totally. And so this is, I think, another perilous moment for the dance community. Legit, every dance company on the planet is trying to come up with an online strategy, but it has never reached the kind of scale or urgency that it has right now. To navigate those competitive dynamics requires a kind of infrastructure that, to my knowledge, the dance community does not yet have. My hope is that we get better at being online because we're going to be here for a while.
This period is sort of forcing everyone to do that. But what do you think should be changed or we should look for as we move forward?
The way things were can never be again. I want to hold some space for the mourning of that while also giving as much oxygen and as many resources as I can to the artists and specifically artist technologists who are radically reconsidering what it means to be in community, radically reconstituting what it means to be an embodied dance performer, uh, completely exploding what it means to choreograph or be choreographed upon, because they have notions, theories of affinity and community that are not like the ones that we've had before. So I'm interested in learning from the young choreographic technologists who are inventing new ways of choreographing on robots or choreographing in virtual reality, or who literally make their own artificial intelligences and choreograph dances on the basis of an AI. Paraphrasing William Gibson, like the choreographic future is here, it's just not been evenly distributed. It was always horrifically inequitous. Like it was never good at being anything other than a surface community that horrifically devalued women, was horrifically ableist, was incredibly racist and ableist, and like it was like incredibly toxic in so many ways that we know, and we've known for years. We've known this. This is not mysterious. My utterly naive hope is that these artists will imagine ways of communing and creating art and artistic communities that are vastly more equitable and ultimately more interesting than the ones that we had.
Thank you so much. You are like a wealth of information.